So today was yet another amazing day out here in the rainforest of Costa Rica. We saw 3 different species of dart frogs: Phyllobates vittatus, Ufaga granulifera, and Dendrobates auratus. And that puts our total species count here for our stay at 94. And tonight, we're hoping to make it to seeing 100 different species of reptiles and amphibians on our trip here. Now this is a really cool salamander. I've wanted to see this particular genus, the Botiglosa, for quite some time. These little guys, there's a couple really interesting facts about them. They have sticky little webbed feet. That's another name for them, the web-footed salamander. They're very arboreal. So they use those sticky little feet to climb, just like a frog uses its toe pads to get around. They have a somewhat prehensile tail, which also in certain areas that can get a little drier, certain members of the genus store water in that tail, and it becomes very important for them to have their tail. They can lose their tail like other salamanders, but in instances of drought, they'll use that for water reserves.
Check this beautiful little snake out. This is a snail eater snake. Look at the green to like the orangish brown coloration on this thing. By their name, you can imagine what they eat. Snails, slugs, small invertebrates. This is such a cool snake. Smaller than most of the other snakes we were seeing, but one thing I noticed is since he's up in this tree, I can get below him. Let's see, I'm going to try and give him a little bit of light. Look at the colors on the belly. That bright neon greenish. That's really pretty. What a beautiful snake. Another species of snail eater snake. Look at that thing. What a pretty snake. Let's see if I can get around to get his face. Look at that. Another species out here in the rainforest of Costa Rica. And so we got small Fer-de-lance.
Yeah.
Not much.
Oh my goodness, this is good.
Oh, he's gonna coil. This is a really cool species of snake. It's a false coral snake. It imitates the coral snake. This is a Halloween snake. Really pretty snake. What a cool find.
Alright, we've got a really cool one here. Look, check this guy out. This is what's called a false coral snake. Another new species for us. It's also known as the Halloween snake. Look at how orange that is. Oh my goodness, what a cool snake.
So here's another great example of the crazy insect diversity in the rainforest. Right in front of me here is a very, very large stick insect. I might even call it a stick branch, it's so big. But I'm going to put my arm next to it, kind of get an idea. Here's the head, and the body stretches all the way back to about here. That is definitely the largest stick insect I've ever seen.
Yeah, it has something in his mouth. Sure. Ven con papi.
¿Eh? Si se hubiera puesto al revés, ahí sí se podía agarrar mejor. Claro, hay que meterle bien en el cuello. That's how it was. Ven con mi papi.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed with these Caiman. Come on, guys. Oh, there's more. There's another egg nest. Right here. Right here.
Everywhere you look up here, there's frogs. There are hourglass frogs almost everywhere. These bright little yellow frogs. Almost everywhere out here. And then you gotta check this out. This is a red-eyed tree frog egg mass.
Oh, neat.
These eggs are pretty young. Haven't been there very long, but they're up on this leaf, and when the tadpoles develop and hatch, boop, right down in the water.
These are egg masses that belong to the gliding leaf frog. And what's cool, and that is not a gliding leaf frog on there, but you can actually see the little tadpoles moving inside the egg.
This is really cool. See if I can get them. See those guys? Those are, oh, out of focus a little bit. Those are glass frog eggs. You can see the tadpoles moving around. And they're hanging off the leaf. So the glass frogs will lay their eggs up high. And then when they get ready to hatch, they will fall right off the leaves down into the streams. And these are some kind of fast-flowing streams, and the tadpoles will come in these streams and they'll just turn into froglets and new life. So walking around in the jungle, this is very different to us. We got to remember to look up to find these things. If you can look up here, right above me, there is a snake directly above me. It's a cat-eyed snake. Most snakes out here are arboreal, so most of them are actually off the ground. So this is vastly different from what we do back in the States looking for snakes.
We're pretty close. Admittedly, I think we've lost count. We're going to have to regroup. This might be species number 100. This is the giant parrot snake. A mildly venomous snake, not significantly medical value venom. These guys are out here, long, skinny, slender snake, mostly eating all these frogs that you're hearing in the background, lizards, really anything they can grab. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna surpass 100. It's been another great night here in Costa Rica. Crab wandering up a tree out here in the middle of the forest. Looks like a species of lightfoot crab. That's really cool. There's another one up here in this little crack in this log.
Right here, you can see how it blends right in.
Oh wow. Yeah. You gotta come here.
Golden eye leaf frog.
Ahí sonó uno abajo, ¿usted lo escuchamos ahora?
So from this angle, you can get it. Now also we can move it later when everybody see it, and also you can try to do it in CP shots. And you can put it in a better spot. It helps with the light, more light.
Oh, he looks nice.
Oh, he's a big one.
Yeah.
He's
thinking about jumping.
Super nice.
Sí, es como una hembrita.
Fíjese en los dedos, a ver, porque deberían de estar en época.
Creo que es hembra.
Ah, sí, una hembrilla.
Bien gordita, ¿verdad?
Gordita.
Sí.
Está llena de huevos, seguro.
Ay, qué bonito.
Check out this snake. Kind of hard to get in here. It's raining. It was raining really hard earlier, so.
It's the, what is this, Matt?
This is the cat-eyed snake. Check that thing out.
Mildly venomous, right?
They are. They are mildly venomous. Not significantly venomous to humans. So if you got bit by it, most likely you'd be fine. Little allergic reaction might happen.
A little itchy, I hear.
But that is a cool snake.
That is cool. His eye.
It's got big bug eyes.
Wild. Some of these snakes are real macro level. This is a blunt-headed snake. They're really, really, really long. Follow this down. He's wrapped around this palm. It's hard to get a good concept of just how narrow this snake is. We might hang out for a while to see if this snake will move, and I'll try and get footage of it moving. So these snakes are really, really, really
You can see how
long.
slender the.
See how slender this snake is.
It's
from this
amazing how
side.
slender it starts and then gets
Just-
bigger.
So this particular species of snake spending its time in the trees, they're arboreal, hunting for their prey. It can range from small frogs, frog eggs, insects. Really cool snake. We are out here with some eagle eye guides, guys. This is a really amazing looking snake. He's taken off in the leaf litter. We just gotta let him go, but wow, what a cool snake.
You want to get on this side? I want to get a picture of him. He's gonna jump right on your lens without all the lights. There's too many lights on him. But I'll just wait. Maybe I'll turn my light off. What is the genus?
Ecnomioila.
It's a canopy frog.
Yeah,
Oh.
wait.
He's right by my feet.
Sitting there with his mouth open. Don't know if he ate something poisonous that he didn't agree with. I was told there's a lot of bullet ants in the area, so maybe. Not 100% sure, but he's definitely having a bad night. But also, I'm seeing things like this on the back of leaves all over the place. Can't focus on it. But it's a nice caterpillar. Could have ate something like that. I'm sure that thing's gonna sting you if you touch it. But that is some weird behavior. Why is doing that? This has been, we've been out here for an hour. We've seen four Fer-de-lance, countless frogs, strawberry dart frogs, the blue and red ones, racer snake, so many different things. Saw a tarantula. This is awesome. This is just the jungle experience of a lifetime. Check out this awesome little species of glass frog. Really neat looking frog. That's so cool. There's another species out here that has really weird looking eyes that we're hoping to see while we're on this trip. But this one is still really pretty. Really neat looking frog. Awesome. And then right over here, there are some helmeted basilisks across this creek.
Isn't that a turkey?
Try and climb up here. Carrying my camera and all my stuff.
You good, Desi?
Oh, I want to take another picture with my camera.
Helmeted basilisks hanging out.
That's one way to sleep. And then we woke him up. Go back to sleep.
So much life out here in the jungle. This is awesome.
They're not a pretty good sized knoll. If I had to guess, body size probably about 5-6 inches. With the tail, it's probably about a foot. Really cool. We got another viper sighting in the background. I think we're going to check that out next. Oh my God, check this thing out. This is a vine snake. Look, it's sticking out its tongue right now. I guess as it's going to smell its way through the night here in the jungle. Just check this thing out. It is like a thread of rope. We got the head down here, the body terminates right down here, and the rest of this animal is tail. This is so amazing. We just had one of our group members shout that they just found an adult spiny-headed tree frog. This has just been off the hook tonight. What a wild night. We're gonna go check out that tree frog.
Check this out. So we saw those glass frogs earlier. This is the one we were talking about earlier with the crazy eyes. They're like hypnotic. They're so pretty. If you could get in here closer and we'll just check this guy out. This is a really fragile frog, so we also don't want to handle stuff like at all out here. We want to avoid that 100%, but these guys particularly, you definitely don't want to handle. They are very fragile, hence the name glass frog. So we're going to definitely admire this guy from a distance, but if you can get in here and check this frog out, this is amazing. Right there, you can see him.
Oh, I see him.
It's a really pretty lizard. It's a false chameleon. He's just up there sleeping.
No, I just looked down and this reptile was chilling here. Really pretty. Love the pattern. It's got like some pinkish red hues underneath those front legs. Wild. We just keep finding herps tonight. This looks like a small skink. Guide told us it was called Diploglossus. Check out the pattern on the inside of this lizard. That is so cool. Check out that fer-de-lance.
So unfortunately our Costa Rica trip is coming to an end. We're both really tired. We've been out almost every night, all night, up early looking for whatever we could find. This country is beautiful. This trip would not have been possible without Jaime of Photo Wildlife Tours and Raby of Sierpefrogs. They do tours in Costa Rica and other countries nearby, so if you're ever out in this area, definitely look them up. I mean, Michael, how did you feel about this trip?
Oh my God, we saw a vast array of wildlife, and I know we usually target frogs, salamanders, snakes, everything. We saw a ton of those, but the other wildlife species that live here, just absolutely amazing. The biodiversity in this country is unreal. So if you ever get a chance, I would recommend visiting Costa Rica. But until next time, we're gonna keep herping, we're gonna get back in the field, and we hope to see you again real soon.